Jamar's story. I have so many names in my head of students over the years, but Jamar is one of those young men that sticks in my head like glue, and I will never forget. I met him when he was a freshman in high school. He was having trouble letting me to get to know him. Let me have you read first, and then I will explain in a little bit more detail. Read along as you listen to the music. Let me explain a little bit more details. I met Jamar. He was a child in trauma his freshman year. I would imagine from his story all through his elementary years. He had a thick shell around him. He wanted no part, as he came into my high school classroom, of talking to me, allowing me to get to know him, sharing anything with me. It was very clear by his body language and his few words that he shared. Stay away from me. Stay away, back up, or there will be issues in this room. He didn't value an education. He was a child of trauma, but back in the 70s, there really wasn't any word about children existing in trauma. There was about soldiers that were coming back from the Vietnam War. Their trauma was all clearly expressed regarding them, and much valued and much needed. The children that were coming to school every day and they were involved with school, they couldn't be in trauma. They had parents that were sending them to school. But yet these children were hurting so much and right in front of educators' eyes, and we really didn't recognize them well unless we listened to them. When I was trying to get to know Jamar, he wouldn't talk. He wanted no part of me. I was triggering him by asking him questions. I was annoying him and sometimes very much upsetting him. One day when I came into school, he put an audio tape disc player, audio tape cassette on my desk. Those of you that are closer to my age will remember the audio cassettes. He told me to listen to it. He had an expletive for me to describe that, who I was, and it begins with not a pleasant letter. Listen to it, dunk, dunk, and then you can stay away from me. Then you'll know why to stay away from me. So I couldn't wait to leave school that day, and I put it in the car, videotape player, or audio tape player rather, and I was dumbfounded. I listened to it about 5 times driving home from work. I Am a Rock by Simon and Garfunkel. It was Jamar, completely. I thanked him for that audio cassette the next day, and I had a whole different approach to Jamar. I respected his privacy and his distance, but little by little, Jamar and I became very close and very connected, to the point I had the entire school at the high school help him graduate on time, and we became his family. Not just me, but everyone at the school. Please listen to I Am a Rock. Maybe one night when you're at school, put it on the computer and listen to the words. Thank you for spending some time and learning a little bit about Ms. Peak, as the kids called me. Please enjoy the website. Thank you again very, very much.